This video was cut from a longer video where I did every maintenance activity in the manual. If you want to check that one out, link up top, link in the description. Make sure the motor is stable, it's not going to fall over on you while you work, and make sure that the trim on the motor is locked. You don't want it tilting down into position while you've got your fingers under there. Enjoy the video. All right, while we have this guy off also, I'm going to take the prop off, straighten that cotter pin out. There. Got it. Now 17 millimeter socket. Comes right off. You got nut. Don't lose it. Under the nut there is a washer. Then comes all the way off. Don't forget which side goes which. This blind side goes towards the lower end unit. Thing looks pretty good. No stripped. I don't know if you can see in there. Probably not. There's some wear going on. Definitely work some of those gears down a little bit. Inspect this portion here. This looks really good. Anti-seize. Put some anti-seize on this spline gear here. Prop. It's beat up pretty bad. Some pretty good nicks. I'm actually going to take a file, clean this up from the back side. Start with the coarse side of the file. Get a lot of those burrs out. You want a pretty sharp edge. Any kind of burrs, nicks, and cut through the water as well. And you can get some cavitation. I'll give you a disclaimer. I don't know if this is good for the prop or not, so do your research. But I have seen people do it, and it makes sense to me. It actually looks a lot better. All right, let's get this guy back on. All right, spline side towards the lower end unit, washer, nuts. So here's the tricky part, getting this to line up. All right, tighten this down. Now, the fun part is finding, see, that's what the hole is covered up where the cotter pin's supposed to go, so I tightened it too much. Too much. This is what I don't understand. Am I supposed to tighten it all the way? Because if I do, I miss the hole. There's not enough room to get in there.
There. Finally got it. Finally got it in there. Now just bend this guy back up. All right, we've got it out for the first time since the maintenance activities, and she's running great. I was worried with the whole issues I had when I tried to start it in the bucket, but man, she's doing great. Honestly, I think one of the biggest things is the prop edge filing, because performance has increased, and honestly, the spark plug and that prop edge filing are the two things that I think probably have the biggest impact on performance. But I was getting some cavitation issues at full RPM, but now I haven't had one issue at all day. So I'm planing out really well. Everything is going pretty good. Started on the third pole, starts on the first pole now that she's warmed up every single time, so pretty pleased. About 16 right now, 16 miles an hour. Appreciate the view. As always, have an amazing day on the water.
Stuck between